Alright, I guess this is everyone. I'll call this strategy meeting to order. Copy that! Here's the latest status report. As of today, 2 rescue officers and 1 rescue pup have been recovered thanks to the efforts of Tango. However, the whereabouts of the other 4 rescue officers remain unknown, and the SS Shepherd is out of commission. All things considered, our primary mission, the rescue of Captain Alamar, has run into some roadblocks. Our first priority is now the search and rescue of our fellow rescue officers. Tango, Ochi, fly to the area where our radar picked up those distress signals and try to track down our missing personnel. Colin and I will remain with the ship. We'll provide direction and guidance from here. Don't worry, we'll be available via the SS Shepherd's wireless communication at all times, so you'll have our full support. I wouldn't typically assign so much responsibility to a rookie, but after seeing you in action, I know you can handle it. Plus, you'll be in good paws with Ochi by your side. You two make a great team. Captain, what about our search for Captain Alamar? Should we officially put it on pause? No. We may still find him during our hunt for the other rescue officers. I'll keep it in our mission list just in case. On that note, I hereby call this strategy meeting to a close. Copy that! Alright, rescue Alamar. Captain Alamar is shipwrecked on this unknown planet. Discover his whereabouts while you search for his missing rescue corps officers. Alright, so we're going to talk to this gentleman. I mean, do we really have to? I mean, yeah, we're going to. Alright. You'll be pleased to learn that I installed a few new apps onto your tablet. I'm sure you'll find them more useful than when you're out in the field, so check them out when you have a spare minute. Now that we have that sorted out, are you ready to go out there and explore? Yeah, let's explore. Alright, so if you guys are thinking, you know, hey, Tango, why does your character look a little different? I messed up. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I messed up. I did the whole day 2 and forgot to hit record. So I guess I'm just going to go ahead and do this episode just to show you guys, like, this is what you do in day 2. And then we'll go back to the regular guy. That's only day 2 that I messed up on. Everything else is good. But we're going to Sun Speckle Terrace. Yes, let's go travel there. Oh, the Onion's going too? Come in, come in. This is Colin. Looks like you made it there in one piece. Hang on, I'll have the captain explain how today's rescue operation will work. See the clock at the top left corner of your screen? It's set up so that the hand will reach the rightmost edge at the area's local sunset time. Search for our missing rescue officers during the day, but hustle back to the rescue command post before dark. Copy that! We're counting on you. Oh, you probably noticed that the Onion accompanied the SS Beagle. According to the voyage log, the Onion also serves as a form of transportation for the Pikmin. We've got a lot to do and can take all the help we can get. I think you could put those Pikmin to good use. I feel like we could. Alright, first things first. We gotta go ahead and take them all out. Okie dokie. Alright, so we got a lot to do, so we're gonna try to get through this. Try to get through this stuff pretty quickly. We only need 3 of them. Get through that stuff pretty quickly. That's a pretty rock, isn't it? It doesn't seem like a treasure, but it might be useful. I'll check Captain Olimar's voyage log. Raw materials. One can mistake this raw material for simple stone, but it has more in common with amber and other fossilized biological matter. When heated, it melts down into a brown clay and becomes malleable. I should be able to find many applications for it. I'm a fair hand with machines, but I don't know much about materials science. If we had our scientist back, I bet he'd be able to make good use of this. Collect it for now. He'll be excited to have something to work with after we find him. Alright, so while we're doing stuff there, right? Let's start to get a little group together to get these materials. Huh? The onion stopped spitting out seeds. Based on life science from inside the onion, there are clearly more Pikmin in there. Maybe Pikmin have evolved to self-limit how many can be out on the surface at a time to prevent unnecessary loss. Which is true. That's exactly what's going on. But the issue there is like I have a lot more Pikmin. So it's like that's not really that's not how the old games were. You used to be able to get 100 from the jump, and it looks like that's not the case anymore. So I'm gonna let them do their thing over there. I don't think there's really much more for me to do over here. There's a baseball, but I can't get up there. They need a couple bit more, so let's just try to speed up a little bit. There's not much more for us to do. Come in, Tango. I forgot an important detail. That is, you're going to need Ochi's help when it comes to searching for the rescue officers. He has a sharp sense of smell, so he'll be able to locate the rescue officers by tracking their scents. Use wide open actions and then use the left directional pad to search a commands. To begin with, command Ochi to pick up a scent. You never know where his nose may lead you. Rescue operations are a race against time, so put your Dandori skills to work to find our rescue officers quickly. You look a little confused. Have you never heard of the term Dandori before? How to explain? Dandori is the art of organizing your tasks strategically and working with maximum efficiency to execute your plans quickly. Its practice has fallen by the wayside in recent years, but it's still a core tenet of the Rescue Corps, so take it to heart. Embracing the art of Dandori is essential to our work, and you'll need it out there while searching for our rescue officers. To get things started, open Y actions and command Ochi to sniff out for our missing comrades. Alright, command. Pick up a scent. Alright, Ochi, do your thing. In the meantime, we're going to be... Alright, while they're doing that, I'm going to go get the rest of our Pikmin. Dirt wall was demolished. Alright, so again, there's a lot of stuff to do. Oh, they're picking up the materials, so we might as well just stay here, right? Might as well, right? I don't think we took that much time the first time, but it's fine. We'll pick it up. We'll pick up the pace a little bit. We're pretty much where we need to be at, so I'm not really worried too much. Look! There's a cave here too. This area is crawling with creatures. Our rescue officers could have retreated into the cave to get away from them. Well, we should probably take a look inside. Into the cave we go! I wonder if there might be a voyage log entry related to these coordinates. Yep, here it is. Last Frost Cavern. I entered a cave to look for SS Dolphin parts and found a creature that defies the logic of space. It further surprised me by expelling frigid cold air. Imagine if there were Pikmin that had been acclimated to that cold air. This planet's ecosystem is full of mysteries. Take a look at this. That Captain Olimar certainly is thorough, isn't he? According to the log, anytime you enter a cave, you should take Pikmin with you. The SS Beagle can bring the Pikmin so you can enter the cave without stopping by the base first. The Pikmin that remain on the surface can't just be left out there, so let's return them to the Onion for the time being. Alright, so Last Frost Cavern, sub level 1. We got all of our Pikmin. We are good to go. Good boy, Ochi. He's picked up a castaway scent. It has to be one of our missing rescue officers. Time to get them back to safety. Alright. So we got a couple things. Can't allow any of our comrades to be eaten, so... What's this? That's not treasure. Treasure or not, it does appear to contain some sparklium. You might as well keep collecting those defeated creatures. They may be enough to help, even if only a little. Okay. Okay. Alright. Go ahead and capitalize on this honey. Did you see that? It bloomed in a flower. What's going on here? That substance is called nectar. When Pikmin consume it, it stimulates their growth apparently. The voyage log says that the more they grow, the faster they move. They really are mysterious creatures. Oh shoot, sorry. Alright, one of them was... Okay. I was about to say, one of them was enjoying the nectar. Uh-oh. What? He's frozen. Quick, call him with the whistle. Make sure he's alright. That's not how it went. That's not how I went for my first try. Are these Pikmin too? Let's see. The voyage log says... I always thought of Pikmin as plant-like creatures, so I never dreamed I'd come across an ice variant. Ice Pikmin can use their icy bodies to freeze water and creatures, but they also float like ice in the water. Don't spray them with water though, they really don't like it. Their bodies are made of ice. Who knew that something frozen could move around like that? It's incredible. Alright, so we have the ice Pikmin. Throw one of those. We can meet y'all over there. It's not that serious. Alright, they're traveling. I don't really know. I mean, I know what they're doing, but I don't really... Wait, they're gonna come back, right? They can do all that work. I don't need any Ochi. Ochi, come here. I need you to do stuff for me. Well, I don't need that yet. Boom. All right, we got more. What's that? Does it look like it's sputtering? It looks pretty pale for an onion. What do you think? Should we take it with us? Alright, he's got to dig that first. We need 5. Just like that, frozen solid. I bet you can break it if you hit it now. Give the order to the Pokemon or to the Pikmin. I keep saying Pokemon. They're not Pokemon! Alright. Alright. Alright, Alright. Okay, so... we pretty much got everything we need. That's definitely not where I was supposed to throw that. Or was it? No, it wasn't. We found a castaway. Hurry and check their vitals. Pulse, blood pressure, temperature, all within normal parameters. Looks like their life support system did its job. We should transport them back to the SS Beagle and verify their ID badge. Okay. Alright, I think I have enough for everything before I get out of here. Well, I kind of need Poochie, but it's fine. I guess I don't need him. I guess I don't need him. That seems like a lot of Pikmin. Is your squad bigger than normal? Oh, I see. When you're underground, you can have a larger squad because the wild Pikmin you find will join you. That's true. Alright, let's get these ice Pikmin with the nectar. You did it. Let's take a look and see what the ID badge tells us. Hey, this is Russ, an inventor, material engineer, and lover of all things science. He can develop all kinds of useful gadgets with the right raw materials. Oh, thank the stars he's alright. This is Russ, the scientist in charge of repairs and upgrades for our spacesuits and the SS Shepherd. His technical knowledge will be beyond helpful during this rescue mission. You found Russ, the Rescue Corps' talented scientist. Keep searching for the rest of the rescue officers. Alright, are you all done down here? Yeah, pretty much. I just have to finish with this. Huh? This onion is different somehow. Let's take it back to the surface so we can compare it with the other onion. Alright. I just got to do a little bit more of the actual destruction. Pretty sure this is just more nectar. Alright, I got 30. Alright, let's go ahead and exit this area. And we should be good to go back to the surface. Russ, rescue officers. Okay. Investigation complete. I'm sure I synchronized your clock, Tango, but something's off. I calculated the difference. It looks as if about 1/6 as much time passed on the surface as you spent underground. Time just seems to move differently in the underground spaces on this planet. I'm not sure how it works, but I suppose that means you can take as much time as you need to explore caves. Which is good. Hey, the onion sucked it up. The voyage log says that the white bulb is called Flarlic. If we bring Flarlic to the onion, it will increase the number of Pikmin it releases onto the surface at one time by 10. Whoa, that'll be a big help when you're exploring. Try taking out more Pikmin. I don't really need more. Alright, so we still got a lot to do and not a lot of time to do it, so let's try to get some stuff done. Unless did somebody get eaten? I hope not. I'm not trying to lose my first. I'm not trying to lose my first group so early. Ooh. I mean, it might not be the ideal destination, right? Okay. Alright. I think we're good. They're doing their thing over there. So let's mind our business over here. We got this enemy over here. This is the second time that Poochie got messed up. Ochi. Put it out with B. It froze! Don't just stand there. Now's your chance. Alright. So the one like flaw with freezing is that you don't get the opportunity to get their what's it called? Their nectar. Which is kind of unfortunate, but again, if you don't really need it, it's not really a point to stress out about it. Right? Right. Alright. Another circle of stones? We keep finding them in the most opportune locations. How interesting. Maybe Captain Olimar left them behind for us, so we could track him down. Never mind that for now. I wonder if we're in this creature's territory. We should create a base here. Any Nidori master would tell you it's the most efficient way forward. Well, first, let's do something about that pesky creature already. Alright, let's try to be a little more strategic this time. There we go. Alright, we'll move base. Does that give us all our Pikmin back? It does, pretty much. Okay, I was about to say, we're missing one. No, we're not. Alright, let's attack this guy first. You want to keep a close eye on creatures, but if they move around a lot, they can easily escape your line of sight. When that happens, they're a handy trick for keeping your sights and aim where you want them. Please ZR to fix your auto target lock and keep your aim focused on one target. It makes targeting label enemies or aiming while you're in motion a step. There we go. Alright. We're just gonna keep it moving. Try to take out as many people as we can. Alright. We're doing as much as we can with the time. We're about halfway through the day, which is good. Because that means we got plenty of time to do other stuff. One, two, three, four. Oh, there's another big guy. Let's not mess with him right now. Oh, there's a watch. Okay. We're about halfway through the day, so we still got plenty of time, so no need to worry. I guess we could probably speed this part up, right? Try to get these people situated. Yeah, that's fine. Let them do their thing so we can get the rest of the recruits. Let's get the rest of the recruits back. We should be fine. Is this, what's it called? Is this Mike? Where's this Mike at? Oh no, it's fine. It's my glasses. Okay. We're almost... Oh, I forgot this area too. All right. That stuff is done. Okay. They're doing their thing. I think 11 Pikmin got it from here. Or maybe not, I don't know. Alright. 26 Pikmin can definitely handle one monster guy. I can see Ochi's health is kind of down, which I really wasn't taking any damage with the first time that I was playing with day 2. So I guess I do have to pay attention a little more to that. That Ochi can take damage. Ooh, what's that? Oh, that's out for me. Look at the red nectar. I wonder. A spray consisting of red nectar infused with ultra spicy compound. Side effects are still unknown. I believe this is the ultra spicy nectar that was mentioned in the voyage log. Keep that sample sealed up in a bottle so it won't spill in your pack. There's a decent amount of ultra spicy essence there. It should be useful. I didn't get the spicy thing in my first go. Oh, this seems like an opportune time to teach you how to use items. For Y actions, open your pack with... Okay. You'll find all your items in there, so just pick the one you want to use. I don't know what that has to do with anything right now. Pack. I mean, I don't really need that right now, right? There we go. Make sure there's no enemies down there. Again, trying to clear up as much space as we can. Honestly, I did more today than I did on the official day. Okay. All right. I mean, he said use the pack, so I mean that's all I got. What does that do? Would you look at that? It's like the Pikmin guy, huge energy boost. They're moving so fast and they seem to be more eager to attack. Ultra spicy spray must be chock full of powerful nutrients. I just wasted that on nothing. In my opinion. I could be wrong, but that's just my opinion. Okay. I wonder what the effect, like how long that goes for. I pretty much did everything I tried to do. Okay, here we go. I'm missing one. Where's my last one at? I need my map. Where's my map? The map usually tells you where there's one missing. It's not far away. Probably over here. No, where's it at? Where is it? Is it this way? How'd I get over there? That's not there. Other way. Oh, there it is. Okay. There's really not much more for us to do that I could think of. I mean, we definitely can't go through that yet. I definitely did a lot more than I did last time. I'm just a little curious as to what else there is for me to do. That didn't work. That didn't work. Yeah, I really can't think of anything else for us to do. We're just kind of sitting here, doing our thing. We pretty much took out all the enemies. And we made our what was it got? Our timing was perfect, essentially. I think if there's anything else over here that I could reach. Oh, look at the time. An important part of any rescue mission, making sure you make your way back to the base before it gets dark. According to the Captain Olimar's voyage log, Pikmin will be safe as long as they make it back to this area around the base. It seems the creatures get even more aggressive at night. If any Pikmin are separated from the squad, you better collect them now. Alright, so I guess to take advantage of this ability, right? Move the base. And then try to get as much of the extra I mean, that's really all I can do, right? Is just try to recruit my guys. Really all I could do left, right? Pretty sure. Alright, nope. Straight Pikmin to worry about. So press, yeah, we can do that. End of day. Yes, end of day. We don't have that much time left. Okay, we're at 13%. Welcome back, Russ. Glad to see you made it here in one piece. Hee. Of course, Captain. I had no doubts the emergency escape system I developed would function properly. That may be, but it would have been helpful if you showed the rest of us how to actually use it. One would expect an emergency escape device to be a bit more intuitive to use in the event of an emergency. Anyhow, now that you're back, Russ, can you tell us if you came across any rocks like this before we found you? Oh, Colin. Not only did I see them, I've already completed very thorough research on this material. I discovered that when heated, the rocks become soft and malleable and can be shaped into any form you desire. Its base properties can even change when exposed to different stimuli. It's quite a versatile raw material indeed. To put it simply, the more of this material you collect, the more inventions I can whip up to aid in your search. I'm currently upgrading the 3D printers so we can put this miracle material to use as soon as you bring it to the SS Beagle. It will be crucial to my work in the lab and any other building needs that might arise. What a spectacular update, Russ. I knew bringing along a material scientist would be key to our success. Starting tomorrow, I'm expecting our rescue operations to go even more smoothly than usual now that you're here.